we will find out the final game of the day here. Week 4 of the PGI.S starts now, and it's going to be Erangel for the last game.
To put it in short, Oath right now, all the way down in 11th place, is an 11-kill win, which is a pretty doable kill win if you go out and win the game anyway. 11 kills, it's something we've seen plenty of times before. They're that distance away from second, from tying second place. That's that's how close things are, all the way down to 11th. So as you're saying, Paper, everyone's got something to play for. Maybe not all the way down towards the bottom. Gen.G, Na'Vi, Ends. It will require a miracle and then some for them to get into the top. We're talking 15, maybe even a 20-kill game for them to get anywhere close to the top 4. But for everyone else, there's still plenty to fight for.
Absolutely. So Oath is going to be getting out early, heading up to Zarki, it looks like. Gen.G going to be doing North George, as Tianba's in South George. I'm kind of curious, actually, if maybe that Gen.G tries to mess with Tianba here and at least keep them out of the money, kind of punish them a bit for taking South Georgia from them so long ago. I don't know. We'll see. I think it kind of depends on the circle, of course, as well. And here you go. You can see Longsker and the infantry guys are pretty close to one of the members of T1. DA's code Marco, kind of sniffing at trying to take that vehicle, but Ibiza's faster. Ibiza gonna say the honk and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Is Adder fast enough on this? He's got the rest of infantry here. If he gets this first recruit, he's in. He's got it. The rest of infantry's in with him. Oh, he has to get out. Okay, he was not in the driver's seat. They were in the driver's seat, and now he has problems. He gets clipped. Oh boy, Toby. Oh no, not like this. Oh no.
Oh,
they back into him.
Smart. Great play there. Liquid in the meantime continuing their fights. Now it's infantry who are being the ones being dealt with. 2 kills coming in early. That's them catching a rotation. So Liquid, 3 kills already in this game, catching 2 players midst rotation there on the south side. You can see the infantry players, well, there to the right side of your screen trying to get away. They ran straight into them, took the fight to them. And that's another scary element, right? Now you have these teams that have absolutely nothing to lose. And when Liquid plays with no fear, they're as scary as any team in the world.
And I mean, I love what I'm seeing from them, and honestly, it really kind of makes me want to root for them as as a caster. You remain unbiased, but when somebody goes out and starts playing to win like that really gets me fired up. That gets my heart going. Speaking of getting your heart going, Akkad has to get his feet moving to get away from that, and he is able to escape that damage. And Wicked gets a Kari. Kari going down to his former teammate way back in the day when they were on Detonator here in Korea. That's going to be 1 down. EJ trying to come up and over. Afrika with that win puts themselves in the conversation to be in the money if they could win this. EJ just barely going to outduel Wicked. They're up and over the top. Some crossfire coming in from Meta trying to put him down, but it's going to be Akkad getting the knock on to Ragnar, just sparking left for Meta.
Oh, I thought with that first knock they were going to be set up in a good position to hold off, but solid spray coming in, taking down Ragnar. You can see Petrichor from the south side. They want a piece of this action now as well. Sparking does find one, but there are players coming in from behind, and you have to start realizing this if you're Sparking. He's on fire. Will it be enough to take him down? It should be, yes! Meta falls down, but despite that, just outside top 4, still a very, very solid performance this week, and many positive things for Meta to take home into the next week's games. Try and get a good game going here, so they'll just play it center, try and see if they can make their way forward. Day Trade in the meantime, they've taken their way down towards Sonic. Sonic lose 3 in an instant. They all fall apart. So much action happening, so much commotion, and Mime is on his own now. They're going to lose 2 guaranteed.
Yeah, this 2-2 split for Sonics came apart at the seams. Mime is going for the res on to H-Win, and I like Day Trade coming in here, being active on the edge, picking up some points. Now, they've got to know that down in the gas station are the other 2 members of Sonics, and they don't have to deal with this. You can kind of keep that gas station team pinned pretty well. The problem is that other teams will start coming up and over that hill behind you if you're Day Trade, if that fight goes on long enough, and you might luck out in that it's Ents, and they might not opt to go down that way. They're a more passive team than some. We'll see. Team Liquid continues to just slit the throats of a bunch of teams on the back end of everything. And now it's going to be Petrichor's Road's turn. Another team that may have been within spitting distance of the money. It may have been a real uphill battle, but at this point, it's looking pretty dire. Aches left, going to try to kind of pin himself inside of the rocks and wait this out. But here comes Mexi and the rest of Team Liquid. If they can do this efficiently, that's going to be 6 kills and not a single member lost if they can get to him.
Yeah, they're on a full speed hunt here, and I like it. Liquid dangerous when unleashed this way, of course. They just, while being unleashed, as I'm saying, this is one of the things, they cannot overextend. Yes, they have to get the kills, you have to play smart, but in order to get the amount of kills they need, it's so incredibly important that they manage to keep all 4 players alive. If you lose 1, if you lose 2, even though they have 6 kills already, and it's great, expecting to get an additional 5, 6, maybe even more kills than that, that's going to be so incredibly difficult, if not near impossible, if you've lost 2 players already. Mixed is a double spray down. Like to see it. Drive-by meta, drive-by meta. I wonder how long we'll get to see that for. We'll go back to the game here. Takes Soup around the corner, finds one, ends. Also a team out of spitting distance, now doing damage to our top 3 team.
Yeah, it just took too long here for Day Trade, and now they did end up getting into the Sonics' position in that gas station because the Sonics left, but now Ents with a great timing push. I love to see this aggression from Ents. You can really punish the movement of Day Trade here.
9 is trying to push in it again. Infantry, they need kills to get up there. They know it's doable. They've only got 2 players, but we've seen Infantry with just 2 left alive do crazy things before, and they have a bit of an uphill battle, maybe more like a downhill battle right now, but they're doing all they can. 9 instantly finds the knock, finds the flush as well with pad caps from the side, able to get the knock on towards 1, and I don't think 9 can get rest. No, not gonna happen. Liquid, as a matter of fact, are gonna be the team to get that kill, and here comes Day Trade, 3rd place right now. Just 2 left alive. Zenith 1 point ahead. What can you do here, Norrens? What can you do here to try and stay alive?
Gonna find the edge of this particular hillside. Nuren's gonna start throwing some smokes, and oh my god, he got pretty lucky with that vehicle explosion. That actually could have gone towards him. Oh no, now they're getting torn apart. It's Zenith reaching out to the hill, and it's gonna be M200 stealing the point there. That's actually pretty big. Every point is huge for Zenith.
I was just gonna say, if there's one thing they didn't want to see happen, that's Zenith, the team right ahead of them, getting the kills. Unfortunately for them, Tianba coming in and stealing 1 away. That's pretty huge. It's right now just a 1-point game for them.
And you got Tank watching from the side. Evil Lead keeping an eye onto Ents. Ents, they might want to get in this fight. I'm kind of curious what Ents is going to do. And oh my lord, Summer is knocked again. That's a pretty decent spray from Rustinmar, but he's going to get backed off. Molly coming out, seeing if he can catch Evil Lee and finish the job. First one comes up short. Second grenade from Tixu's good. Now Molly on the follow-up should finish the job. MCG could be falling apart.
Ents doing so much damage from the edge of the circle right now. The res on towards Summer, it's not going to be possible. He's going to bleed out, and even if he hadn't been, the circle would have done the job for them. Tank and Link do want to get away. They have defense. Peeking on over, the MK in the hand of Diggory is so damn terrifying, and down they go. That's going to be multi-circle gaming out. So we're sitting at a 75-point first place pickup, and Zenith want to get it, but they have T1 to deal with first.
If they can pick up a couple more kills on a T1 and then a few placement points. Ooh, Degche and Punij gonna trade there. Shinboy is knocked. So T1, just Star-Lord left for them. Punij gonna see if he could get that point. No, it's gonna be stolen by Rustamar. That's another point that Zenith cannot get. So that's a huge deal. Again, 4 more to go. So yes, they're in placement points, but you're gonna need a few more kills potentially if they can't get higher. And meanwhile, Ents has been kind of busy with Gen.G, so this buys them time to get over here, get this res onto Shinboy. Star-Lord pieces out. He's a solo. No point for him to do anything except try to snake out points, I suppose. But at this point, T1, for all intents and purposes, is out of the money. And DA, they're the other team, very much alive and well, and they could potentially take the top spot from MCG.
Mithralius has an M16. That's how early DA rotated to try and beat Ents on that rotation. Rustinmar just did Gen.G dirty. A solid triple kill coming in there. We didn't catch it on cam. I'm sure we'll get a replay of it at some point soon. Solid 1v3 there, but Ents, while outside of the race here, they're doing all kinds of work. 11 kills, 10 kills for Liquid as well. Some of these bottom teams are really harvesting in this lobby and then putting so much pain to teams that actually did have a chance of making it through. Tianba trying to hold off here. It's a 3v3 as they try to take out Ents, and now up towards the north. You see DA, they outside the circle still. They have to make their way forward, and Oath are the ones holding them at bay.
Well, Tianba's Ming's gonna get taken down by Tixu. A good grenade from him, though, gets the knock on to Rustinmar. Tixu Diggory holding on. Great shooting from Diggory, and Tianba is out. 7th place finish in this game, and that is going to be the end of their day in 10th. Oh my god, Star-Lord just sprays across the top of the head of Tixu there, but there's still Diggory above him. He's gonna have to try to go for the stun. Diggory gets up on the rock, isn't able to quite find the angle, and he's gonna pull out the Mark 14, finish the job. Huge round here for Ents. 15 kills for them. Oh boy, this is a wide exposed split for Oath, and now he's gonna see Metrelius. Metrelius gets some decent damage with the AK, sprays a few more bullets in. Balefrost goes down the hill, takes a little bit of damage on those ankles, so he's gonna have to prone beneath that rock to hold on. Now DA knows they can win this. They can win the whole week. They're able to take the rest of the teams in this lobby down, get this win. They will absolutely secure that position. Oath still potentially could get into the money if they have one heck of a finish to this. Team Liquid, I love what I saw from them, but eventually the luck ran out. They do come up with a lot of kills. What's wild about this is this circle shift might force Zenith into DA. There's Mexi in between as well. So that's the first hurdle, and if they go through that way, they might not, but that could really give DA a lot of good information on the movement of Zenith, and that could be the win potentially if they're able to capitalize on it. They saw Mexi. They know he's there. That grenade just short from Shinboy. This kicks off. Mexi gets the opening knock, but it's going to be Roth with a great grenade. Going to finish him off, and now things get real interesting because here comes DA. They heard this up over the top. They know who that is. They know what team it is. They know the positions. They know the points. They know what's at stake, and they get a little bit of damage in there, and here comes Relo. He as well knows what's at stake. He needs points. He's trying to stay alive, but his kickstart on the side. Punaj in front of him on the other side of the rock, going to get in front of the smoke and go for the heal. Punaj is looking for him. I don't think he has any. Oh, now he knows. That's a great spray into the smoke for Punaj. And here we go. It is ENCE with 2, DA with 4, Zenith with 4. It all comes down to this.
The thing is, with how passive DA has been on the hilltop, they haven't been looking down a whole lot, so they don't know if Zenith has had a chance to maybe spread out to play it wider on this side of the hill. It's incredibly difficult for them to really have obtained any information from this side. Now, Diggory might as well use all the utility you have. You still got 4 more mollies trying to isolate. Shots being fired. There's the kill confirmed. ENCE full. Kill goes to DA. 3 points behind. This is pretty much guaranteed. A fight for the first place spot. How will this one come to an end? Here comes Zenith over the hill.
All right, Kickstart goes down right away. There goes that Groza trying to get another one is smashed, but he's going to get taken in return by Punaj. Roth, Shinboy, the last 2 arrived. Roth going to turn and get that on a code marker. What a spin by him. Metrelius now coming around the corner. Roth is so beat up. Roth and Mert trying to get underneath him. That's a good angle. Mert going to get the knock. Here we go. It is 2v2 now. What a start to this battle between these two teams. And in fact, DA looking to get the res, and they should be able to. This is insane. And in fact, Kickstart going to be resed as well. So this is nuts. That's going to be the Groza back in the hands of Zenith. Kickstart should have enough time, just barely, to get that heal off. Some throwables coming up and over. Doesn't really connect with anything important. Here we go again. Round 2 as we get ready for this battle. Metrelius seeing that Shinboy up and over the rock. Shinboy has a frag. He could go for a pretty good one there. There's some flashes in front of him. Didn't find the right timing to go for it. Circles closing in. It all comes down to this moment. Metrelius down. Merit around the side. That's another one down here. And it's going to be Zenith taking the game and the win and the week. Huge play at the end for Zenith. Tons of money available for them. $150,000 and the week 4 win.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, or die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the apple time, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation. Start up